All right, guys, here's my lower body dynamic warm-up, looking for about 10 reps each move. Let's go. Starting off with our thoracic fly and foam roll, staying parallel to the floor, rolling from the bottom of the rib to the top rib, just going back and forth for about a minute. And you're gonna drop your hips on the ground, stretch over the roller, 3 separate spots here, stretching out the spine. All right, we're gonna get rid of the roller, move into our supine scorpion, stretching lumbar flexion with rotation, a little bit of glute stretch here, doing about 10 reps each side. Once done, we're flipping over into prone scorpion. You're gonna squeeze your butt, kick your foot up and over. We're gonna stretch the lumbar extension with rotation. A little bit of hip flexor stretch here. Next, we're going into the plank downward dog prance. We're actually gonna stay at the top of the downward dog. We're just gonna bend one knee, push the opposite heel to the ground, stretching out the calves. You can walk the feet forward a bit for a little bit more stretch. Then we're gonna move right into our Spider-Man lunge. You're gonna tuck and squeeze your butt down for a hip flexor stretch, push back and lean down for a hamstring stretch. Just moving back and forth on that. Feel free to walk your hands around. And we're moving into a deep adductor here, trying to reach the elbow towards that heel. You're gonna get a groin stretch. With all these things, you can do a little bit more if you're more tight. You can do a little bit less if you're not that tight. I think it's just important that you do a little bit of each. Kind of primes the muscles for the lift that you're about to do. Then we're swinging the leg up into a pigeon stretch, sink down as you're comfortable with. We want to try to maintain that 90-degree angle on the knee. If it feels like it's hard to get that 90-degree angle at the knee, you might be better off doing a elevated pigeon stretch with your knee on a bench. Next up, we're moving into a half kneeling position for the TFL rotation stretch. This is going to stretch your bottom knee. You're going to kind of tuck and thrust your hips, twist into that, a little bit of side bend on there. This is going to be helpful for reducing hip impingement in the bottom of the squat. Sometimes people get impingement in lunges too. Some people might not need this one, but I like it, so I usually will include it. Standing up out of the lunge, we're going to do alternating quad stretch. Tuck and squeeze your butt as you grab your foot. Try to pull your knee behind you. Moving into a wide stance, turn toes out about 30 degrees. Make sure both heels stay down. We're going to a side lunge stretch. Trying to drop deep into there, shift to the side towards the bottom. You're going to get a groin stretch on both legs. Last but not least, we're going to do a squat mobility test here. Grab under your toes, feet about hip to shoulder width apart. Whatever toe angle you like, sit down, lean back, groin stretch there, then press up and do a hamstring stretch. Once you're done, you're ready for your leg day.